Between the lines lies the heart of the matter. The interconnectedness of our symbiotic constellations, splitting our stories at the seams so we reflect the same destination, the creation of our collective inspiration. They cannot dim that fire which was born of city smog and matured in war. They cannot tell us to be silent when we speak revolution in our sleep. They cannot pull the curtain in front of our eyes when we are cut from the same linen, because between the walls they built around us lies the memory of the risen, the pieces they write off as missing. Dodging bullets on the corner of Geneva, making offerings to the memorials of Villa, shaking tar-covered spoons off swing sets in Old Colony, leaving home with only the skeleton of a future, turning submission into destiny, the best of me, share space in the best of you. You and I cannot die. We are gods with bounty in our tortured hearts and survival in our lifelines.
Between the lines, I find that our minds combined and are divided by perception. Many selections, choices, directions, the course of mankind's redirected. What is forward progression or learning from lessons? Just give them a second, the weapons will go down. It's losing control now, it's the energy showdown. The entire human race on the path of evolution, jumping, shooting for the stars just to land on the moon. And still, I see dreamers, believers, keepers of the vision of the world to come, the world of one. But with our shattered personalities and super egos, it's gonna be hard for us to save our people and see we're equal. Thanks to this, we drown in fear, completely disconnected from the source, but hidden in the air, building momentum is the force of love. Every act of kindness adding to this beaming light, it's only right we embrace the dark. So when the night is here, don't forget the sun, and let the stars shining remind us of the depths of our souls, and let the moon be the reminder that no matter what may come, we will survive.
When the sun rises, I'll be there, making sense out of clouds, trying to dictate what shape they'll make next. See, we don't have that luxury. Clouds look at us like we are different shapes of monsters, different forms of the same problems, but we are children of the night trying to be seen in the day. So call us moon, call us pushers of the waves, call us when you need a high tide, but don't blame us for the madness when our hearts are full. Don't howl and bark and claim it is our fault. We deserve just as much praise as you do. Look at the darkness we must shine through. Look at the company we keep, all memories of fallen stars. We shine through graveyards like candles on sidewalks. We are the flickers of light during the blackouts, the chuckles escaping through tears. We make our home in the spaces that we are given, and the places we carve out with our own hands, right in between the lines.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome. Welcome to our bench in Roxbury, Massachusetts. Now over there behind it, that's the basketball court, where the kids shoot hoops day and night. And then if you look further beyond that, that's the hood. Triple deckers, crazy streets, everyday survival, you know? But on this bench right here, 3 friends are about to meet up. And not just any old friends, 3 best friends who became crazy cool in high school. Loved each other like family would. But only one thing, it's been 12 years.
Dude, don't. Oh.
What is up, my dude?
Don't do that, man. Don't sneak up on me like that.
Man, you know I'm a ninja.
What's wrong with you?
Damn, Barsay, look at you. Man, grown. You got some hair on your chest and shit? What's it been, like 12 years? Damn, man.
12 years, man. Dude, a lot has happened since we graduated.
Yeah, it has. Yo, Barsay, I'm sorry to hear about your brother, man.
Dude,
Listen to
man,
this.
it's fine. You know, you're here. We can talk about that later, you know?
Are you sure, V?
Dude, I'm positive, man. Just us three being together again is really what I need right now, man.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
Speaking about the three of us, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so where's Eva?
Dude, it's been years, man. You still trying to get with her? Don't you got a boo or something?
Yeah, man, I'm wifed up, but I'm just asking where my friend is. It's not like I'm trying to check when we're gonna get it in or anything, you know? It's never been like that with her and I.
Okay, so you're gonna sleep with her in high school, and all of a sudden it's just nothing?
Yo, her and I never slept.
Dude, that's messed up,
Yo,
man.
we
Nah,
never-
that is messed up.
Boys! What's up? What's good, man? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, man.
Eva?
Yeah, who else would it be, dude? I'm standing right here, man.
Yo, Eva, you look amazing.
Well, I feel amazing. So what I feel like you guys were just talking about, man.
Makes you say that?
Because you still got that same dumb look on your face you had all those years ago. All right, now I know seeing me like this might be adding to that expression of yours, but come on now. Still me, just a little more real.
Well, I thought you was real before.
I mean, I was real, dude. As real as any of us can be at 16. My love for you was real. You know, I just needed some time to figure out that deeper reality within me, you know what I'm saying?
Look at that, dude. Wisdom coming out here all the time. Like,
You know, Eva, you were the only person that's ever gotten me to open up, knows how to talk to me so that I can actually say things back, right? Barsay tries, but we just end up laughing and getting into some dumb shit.
Dude, you saying that like you got something you need to say right now, bro.
Exactly.
Wow, man, it's been so long, I don't even know how to start talking.
What is he even saying?
You start thinking of the words, they come to your mind, and you talk.
You see what I have to deal with when you're not here? This is...
But come on, dude. I mean, if you got something on your chest, you know, who better to talk to about it than us, man?
Exactly, man.
Come on.
I don't know.
You see, intimacy is a frightening call to demilitarize. It is to lay your guard to rest under the sweet shade of bent, burled maples, to count cosmos in each other's rings, how they resemble my own, yet taunt me indifference.
Intimacy is a gluttonous beast, constantly hungry for the meal inside your chest. It'll wait patiently for the band-aid to be removed, only to remind you why you put it there in the first place. It'll feed on your vulnerability, then not leave you with an empty stomach. So I laugh when they say,
Every person needs to be loved. But sometimes the fruits of our labor rot out from the inside or spoil at first dawn, and we grow cold, limited. The glass breaks before we can even welcome its fullness.
So I stay hungry. Migraines from the lack of nutrition I was promised. See, I've been slapped across the face by regret enough times, and now I'm starting to enjoy the taste of my own blood.
But to be taken unconditionally is traditionally hard to find. A once-in-a-lifetime chance to be just as you are right here in this moment.
Yeah, I've lost my skin from the falls, gave myself to a heaven only to be cast out to this hell. I've laid my trust at the altar of love too many times, and now I'm losing my faith.
Yeah, but who says that people aren't miracles? That by having both feet on the ground, we aren't cultivating our purpose? See, when you stand tall, I do too. When I hit the top, I reach my palm out for you.
How do I know you won't let me go? How do I know that what you're saying isn't just what I want to hear? What if my ugliness is too much to bear? That by unveiling the parts of me that I don't even speak to, the true to will look at me like I am see-through.
Because underneath the calm and collected lies the ugliness and the neglected. Let me invite your demons to my table. Let me show them that they are unique but not one of a kind. Kindred bones of the same prophecy.
My heart's a construction worker. It's been building this fortress for so long, I forgot how to live with the idea of someone else. So welcome. Sorry for the cobwebs, the broken bottles on the floor. If I knew you were coming, I would have cleaned up the place. It's not too much to bother. Do you mind giving me a hand?
Hey, Joe, dude, I had enough. You gonna talk about what's like bothering you? You're gonna keep on pretending, man.
Yeah, come on, dude. What's up?
Alright, so, as you know, I've always had a thing for white girls.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm aware.
And my parents, they would just hope that I'd get over that phase, you know, end up with, you know, a nice little Puerto Rican girl that would be like, hey, Josian, ¿cuándo vas a encontrar una latina linda? You know,
Say what?
Come again?
What?
Oh, yeah. They would say, Josian, where are you gonna find a pretty Latina girl, you know?
All right.
They would always hope that I would eventually move out of this phase and give them a Puerto Rican grandson or granddaughter, you know? But it happened, so.
Get out of here. You about to have a kid?
Oh, and with a Latina, go ahead, Joe.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? My girl is pregnant, but she isn't Latina. She's as white as they come. Talking about blonde hair, blue eyes, can't stand in the sun for more than 5 minutes white.
Damn.
Yeah. So my parents ain't happy about that. You know, when Katie and I told them that we were having a girl, they went off. My dad was like, I know we should have gone back to the island. My mom was like, Dios mío, I'm never gonna have a quinceañero. You know, and they were talking about that I'm throwing away our bloodline on a blanquita. You know, and I don't mind if they say that stuff to me, but to say in front of Katie, that's what really bothers me, you know?
Yeah, man. I mean, I hear what you're saying, you know, but where's that really coming from, dude?
Right. Because if you think about it, like, Eva's white and they love her,
Yeah,
so.
mad
you know.
white, bro.
There's a fear that lingers in my household. I know it well. My mother fed it to me in her home-cooked recipes whenever I would choose a burger over arroz con gandules. My father tried to fix me with his when he heard how broken my Spanish was. I was confined to my room, forced to listen to salseros because hip-hop vernacular found the fluent flow on my tongue. We never asked for this. First-generation Latinos never truly found themselves a real home. Our parents are told to either give up culture or to stay put. So they turn to us. Dreams in the form of offspring, and we are raised with an outline of an island holding up our spine. However, the hope for success is outweighed by the fear of assimilation. So to my parents, all my friends looked like question marks. Every article of clothing was another barrier I put on. You see, my parents would tuck me in at night, as if that blanket could save me, as in tell me stories of where they came from to remind me of where they came from. And now, I think I get it. See, I walk down the street desensitized to the sorrow around me, and I fear the person I've become. Will I lace that cowardness in my daughter's milk? Will I hold her hand like my fingers are bars and call it protection, call it for her own good? Will she call me the names I called my parents when they did not understand me? Will I raise her to be a goddess, to instill life into those that she meets, to live like life is full of itself? May she never be full of herself. May she never be the cross. May she never let this world that would condemn her for her parents' union fill her with fear. The same fear that fills me now, the same fear my parents fed me, fueling my complacency, preventing me from believing that outside my field of vision, there is a land where gods and goddesses walk, knowing that they are enough. But I have scars on my back to let me know that I am still human, that I have searched my entire life for parts of myself and others, the parts of myself I lost from fear so many years ago. Yeah, well, I am still searching. I still look at the sky and see empty. But I pray that my daughter's laughter will sound like an amen.
Whoa. So this is getting hectic now, right? This Spanish man is having a baby with a white woman. Now you know their families must feel a certain type of way about that, right? But he's thinking like, who cares, what do you fear? There's thoughts so he don't have to share. His mother's pain in the air, anxiety killing his father. Parallel spine, can't even walk down this long damn road with parallel lines. He say he's fine, but he lies. When he smiles, you see pain in his eyes. Why try? Cause he's like a brick wall with a nose and some eyes. No mouth, but they see he's hard as stone, but that's fine. He don't ears, he don't hear, he don't care what you talking about. In between the lines, who's the judge in this place? White baby, Spanish family, that's a hell of a case. Proud father, but he's living in a horrible place. Doesn't help with his mind state, but he's stressed out. It's seeming that his life is a mess now. And his parents can't control him, they've been let down. I swear to God, his life is a mess now. How he gonna work it out?
Yo. I remember when Varsay used to say that everyone was a god.
Yo, they would always make fun of us for that junk too, man. I don't understand it. Like, we're just trying to be God, that's all.
Yeah, that's all, man.
Dude, how do we have that mentality coming from a place like this? Like,
Yo,
what made us so different?
We had hope, you know? Even amongst all the trash and all the shit going on at home, we still had hope, you know?
Yeah, man, but you know, how do we change our environment? You know, become the gods that we know we are.
And the question is, can we? Like, yo, I had hope, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this place would drown you. At the end of the day, as much positivity as we try to put into this place, and look, still the same.
But Varsay, man, like...
But nothing, man. Like, this place took my brother, yo.
Yo, Varsay, man, listen.
These streets took over his head, man. Like, I never thought it was me against the world, but he did. Like, he was saying, tell me everything was cool, but he was sinking deeper into these streets. I just couldn't see it. I could never imagine this dude with a gun in his hand. Damn, man.
Varsay, dude.
Yo, y'all don't understand, man. Yo, when he died, I couldn't feel anything for months, yo. I was just angry. And then one day I was just riding around the old way and I was like, everyone's goal was to get out of this place. Like, even mine. Like, yeah, I was running through the streets, gang affiliated, but I had a transformation. Yo. I became an elementary school teacher later on. Like, I seen it. I was like, you know, is it really just a circle of white privilege that keeps others in poverty? Like, I couldn't just see that picture because we have another circle of people in the hood taking from each other, shooting each other, all that, man. Like, that was our circle, poverty. But, like, how do we take these two circles and combine it and make a flow, you know, like make a shift?
Man, I feel you, man, but I want you to know that, like, we with you, you know, like, we came from that same circle too, fam, you know, like, we understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, man, you know, and in high school, dude, you were always the dreamer.
Yeah, so don't
you
play
gotta
this,
keep
man.
dreaming, keep
Gotta
dreaming,
dream,
man.
If not us, then you know?
Yeah, I'm a dreamer, but...
Yeah. Okay.
Come on now.
But when I bless my eyes and wake up, I feel the world is made up for us to stay stuck. People see the lies, but they stay shut. Don't say but, disagree. And if you disagree, that's the penalty. I just feel that with casualties, live and let live. Feel the love and let's give. Before they pull the plug on our kids, our future's at stake. So what's it gonna take for us to get together and change how we live? I'm feeling like Adam, I gave more than the rib. I compared life to Eve, cause look what she did. 3 shots to my brother, man, there's kids killing kids. Click, clack. This generation aiming for annihilation, souls purposely degenerating themselves into chaos. What is your vision? It seems to be destruction. Cycles of dysfunction spiraling out of control. Many hurricanes and broken homes. No windows so the pain is clear to see. Lack of empathy for the next person because it's you against the world. How your broken soul I wish to heal. If I've lost the closest one to reach, but how? In our lives, when the light of life dwindles from our loved ones, we must remember to respect their path, their growth, our journey. And in our journey, the only true way to move forward is to let go.
Fear and anger is a hell of a thing. It often runs us, and we all have it. But to move forward, we must say goodbye to something familiar.
Good morning, heartbreak. You have filled these balloon lungs with the helium that has made the pronouncing of her name a pitch higher with every breath. I cannot sleep now. Since I keep her presence in my mouth with every prayer, I've become so high, I speak to God directly. Good morning, regret. Like my breath, you remind me of yesterday by leaving a foul taste in my mouth. Lies lodged in my molars, only accessible with my tongue. I say them as frequent as apologies. Good morning, self-pity. You are never where I want to be, but the place I always find myself in. You are a direct result of her absence. The darkness that comes with the fleeing of lights. Footsteps on the moon only a few have ever seen. The silence between lightning and thunder. You are painful. A reminder that she is not here. You have replaced the life on my sleeves with frost. Makes me question if I want to live in New England. You linger before me the same way she did the last time I saw her, smiling as if nothing is wrong. Good morning, loneliness. You are a lot louder in bed than I imagined. I thought you would have left by now. I guess I'll go make us some coffee. Good morning, envy. I've called you inspiration for the last 3 years. A wolf in sheep's clothing, the sugar in a cupcake, the tears behind my hello. I never wanted to wake up next to you, but you found your way under my pillow the same day. She proved she could live without me, that there is nothing more excruciating than the flaunting of her success. She is where I could be if I would have just let her go. On my finish line, it's just a few feet in front of me, but feels as removed as she's become. My pride is lost somewhere in between the changing of the time zones, a new area code, or the daily number of thoughts she does not think of me. Well, I have thought of 978 different reasons of why we should be together, when in reality, there are more reasons why we shouldn't. Good morning, Revelation. I did not hear you come in. I mean, last time I saw you, you looked so small in the distance I thought you were leaving. Well, I'm so glad you could join us. Good morning, healing. Thank you for the breakfast in bed, the sliding of the curtain, the opening of the windows. I know you didn't make the birds sing, but thank you for making me listen, for the sun on my skin, for reminding me that I too could be warm. I guess it is a good morning after all. So what's up, girl? You gonna talk to us, or you just gonna sit there quiet like you ain't got nothing to say?
Exactly, man. You never this quiet, dude.
All right, y'all, it's been a long time since I've been home, you know? Still smells the same, you know, still makes me feel like I never belonged. Just trying to reacquaint myself with a place I used to know like the back of my hand, dude.
Well, I mean, ain't not much changed. I mean, look at it, still kicking it on the bench, still sharing stories like old times. You know, welcome back.
Dude, it's not that simple, you know? I spent my whole life trying to be someone that I wasn't. Someone who had the truth but not the image, you know, the heart but not the courage. And now look at me, I'm right here, right back in the middle of the shitstorm I ran away from, dude. I didn't even want to go, but, you know, they made me.
Come on, man. You're breaking my heart, man. I want to hear it.
Come on.
All right. You see, my mama knew I was a queer from the first day I sank a puck halfway up the rink. My brother Kieran had worked all off season for that slap shot, and I nailed it first try. I remember looking up in the bleachers, you know, my pops, he was smacked out after wasting yet another paycheck on Whitey's racket and rock.
Damn.
You know, when I got off the ice, my mama said, "You'll never play again. Keep your hands in the kitchen and your mind on God." I'll never forget it for as long as I live, dude. You know, that weekend, she took me right down to Filene's basement, brought me a brand new Sunday dress, and all those Ninja Turtle tees from my brothers made their way out my bureau and into the garbage, man.
Damn.
Yo, but it didn't even stop there, dude. You know, there were summer camps for homos who can't be homos, you know. Confession with priests straight from Dublin ignorance. You know, and when I realized that my own family would change the locks on me, dude, I left. Moved to San Francisco, joined the Navy, became a patriot, you know? Man, I did 2 security tours in Iraq without even a letter from a man.
Hold on. Aren't you supposed to keep your sexuality in the
My dude, they changed that shit, all right? Jeez.
That's cool.
God. You know, and just because we couldn't talk about it didn't mean we were like non-existent or some shit, man. You know, I found my people, all right?
What do you mean, your
You know what I mean by my people, bro. Gays, I found other gays.
All
You know,
right.
they taught me how to love myself and all that shit. It's like a whole new queer world, my friends. There were bars and there was history and revolution. You guys ever heard of Stonewall? They took it to the streets. Showed that love could come in all sorts of relationships and colors. And made me think, you know, maybe I should have just spoken up sooner. Started a GSA or some shit. I mean, I guess it doesn't even matter. Now I could just get married right on the Boston Commons. No one would say anything. You know?
There you go, you know? Doesn't it seem like things are getting better, huh?
Yeah, whatever, man.
Dude, you're gonna go see your mom. Just go right up to her house. Just tell her, like, I'm not moving till you give me a hug.
And that is when she'll call the cops on me.
She's not gonna call the cops, you know? Maybe she won't. Maybe she won't. Right. Maybe she'll show you all the letters that she never had the courage to send you.
Oh, yeah.
And then pour you a cup of Bustelo, you know?
My bro, we had donkeys, not Bustelo.
But you know what, man? If she doesn't even answer, just come right back here to us, man. We'll show you what home is. You know that.
All right, man. I want to go home again. So why is it that 12 years later I am still terrified to pass through that door? I want to go home again. Feel the harbor breeze as it reminds me of where I've been, where I've grown in, where my ribs expanded and my truth ascended into every reason to love myself, all the parts of myself that stood barren, alone, with no protection from the monsters in my closets. And I want to count stars on my stoop again, dig deep and nourish my roots again, starving beneath a family tree that consistently sheds its leaves at the slightest autumnal coloring, and I, a stem left to be stuck in a sewage drain, crunching beneath eager heels. But how am I to heal when the wheel reinvents itself with every generation, when the Jericho Road leads me right back to where I've started, after I've been robbed of my possessions and turned away by my closest Samaritans? You see, as that dirty water beckons my baptism, so does it urge me to swim toward the horizon, to seek the sun even when my vision is clouded by my oppression, even when they wish death upon me, even when I am already dead to them. I want to go home again. Listen to the hymn of my black, still singing of hopscotch and smack rock. You see, I've carried the weight for as long as I can remember, built the shell of a contender because I am not human. To them, I am Lazarus with no breath big enough to move the boulder from my tomb. To them, I am the ornery rose that just won't bloom, but my petals are soft, begging for rainfall. I too ache for the comfort of spring, to feel the full force of my own wings, to find the opus in the unspoken, the courage in the hurricane, the beauty in the ninth ward, the promise of a new day. I am home again, but it sure as hell doesn't feel like it. And though I share the name on the mailbox, no one dares to send me letters here. No one dares to whisper prayers for my well-being. You see, I haven't been to Mass since the day I confessed the greatest sin of all to my wedding triumph. Onward, it said. Higher, it said. Touch the sky, it said. Do not be afraid. I am with you, he said. I do not fear the smell of charcoal and laughter. I do not fear the war cry at the base of my throat. Just that the door will slam shut before my hand even turns the knob. And the strength necessary to slip through the back window.
No more hold it back, she gotta face the facts. It's up to her, she gotta get her life back on track. Don't wanna be the woman that she used to be. A big transition in the world, it's all nudity. Only getting older, taking this first step, it's like she woke up out of coma from many years of laying back, not walking like she oughta. Weighing down, she's tired of staying down. She need to have faith that she can get around on her own. Responsibilities on her now, but she's ready for the fight. Never throwing in the towel. She gotta change her life. She gotta make it bright. It's feeling kinda dim up in this room. She gotta make it bright.
Damn, being 18. What? That felt like such a long time ago.
Stop
man.
it.
So many
In
years,
ways, you know, but we still got that connection, you know, the chemistry.
You know, funny shit though, at 18, I thought life would just simplify and solidify, dude.
Get less complicated.
There it is, bro. There it is. You got it.
So it sucks, guys.
Well, for me, the lady will move in. You
All
know.
right.
We'll have this baby that's half and half like my coffee. You
Oh,
know?
okay.
And I gotta raise her Puerto Rican enough so that my family doesn't disown her.
I mean, or you, bro.
Oh, I definitely plan on being there. I want my daughter to be raised by both parents.
And Latino grandparents and Irish white grandparents,
Right, right.
you know.
Yes, and it terrifies me.
Dude, that junk scares me too, man. You know, tonight I got to see my mom for the first time in 12 years, man. She don't know how much I like my fitteds and my tattoos. I mean, shit, I don't even shave my legs, y'all. She gonna judge me.
Yeah.
But you know, I feel it, man. Right in the pit of my stomach. What about you, dude?
I'm scared too, man.
All right.
I'm just scared of not being seen for the real me, you know? The one past all the stereotypes, you know, like, yeah, I live in a townhouse and I teach out of school and stuff like that, but, you know, I still ball up with the boys around the way. You know, like, I'm no hero, I'm no villain. I'm just me. I just want to be seen for that, you know?
Well, you know, other people can't see you like that unless you see yourself like that.
Yeah, but are we like invisible to ourselves or some
But,
shit?
you know, I definitely see the two of you. I remember the last time I saw you,
Stop.
you know, all those years ago saying goodbye to me on your porch and you was wearing a dress. You know what I'm saying?
yes.
And you, every single time, man, you always find a way to see the good in people. Even if it isn't there, you still find a way to see it. You know?
I mean, and you just slide in between Latino life or whatever the rest of the world's got to say about it.
Yo, dude, forget that, yo. I see us beyond all our physical manifestations.
All right.
But as we small and scared or as we big and bold, you know?
You know, gods and goddesses.
Dude, gods and goddesses, man.
All right, all right.
I was just wondering, I just wanted to kick it old school real quick, you know?
What you
like,
even talking about, bro?
bring it to the roots, man.
Okay.
A cipher.
Stop it.
You want to have a cipher?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it done. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum day. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum day. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum day. Da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum-dum day.
Hey, something, yo.
These bars like I've been confined. So don't deny the feeling you feel in your spine. If this blows your mind, well, then it must be a sign that Ocean is so sick. It must be the swine. If you give me a pen and pad and a microphone, then forget it, man. Take your shoes off, you're in my home. I've been doing this since I was 12 years old. Right when I got hair on my chest and right under my nose.
Da-da-da-dum-dum day.
Hey.
Da-da-da-dum-dum day.
Okay.
Da-da-da-dum,
Let me speak from my position. I was missing from the education system. I felt evicted or convicted of a crime. My mind is different, shoulders gifted. Crystal child of indigo. My purpose here, we all will know. The human aura is fading slow, so I came back to life to give you light, the energy you need. Indeed, with music, I'ma give you sight, the messages they need to see. I'm stretching out their consciousness from sheiks into a deity. The remedy is me, you seek. The soul is all I seem to be.
Go ahead.
Da-da-da-da-dum-dum day. Da-da-da-da-dum-dum day. Da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum day.
Damn.
Oh, woo. Still got it.
Still got it.
Still got it, guys. Yes. Yes. All right, my boys.
Yeah.
I gotta bounce.
You out of here?
Good to
All right.
see you. Let's not wait 12 years.
Please.
For the next one.
Tonight, when you go to see your mom, just be you.
Oh,
She's
you
gonna
know,
love you
gods and
regardless.
goddesses.
You already know. True to the
Stay
bone.
true.
All right, I'll
True to
see
the
y'all
bone.
soon.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
So here we are. I've been there. You've been there. A place where you got to take responsibility. Know how to be behind masks. No blaming it on others. You got to own up to it. And yeah, it might be scary, but it takes courage. We don't know where it's going to lead us, so all we can do is move forward in between the lines.